are 4 retrogrades overlapping right now. It's no coincidence you've been feeling like you're in 2 timelines at once, pulled in different directions, sensing things you can't explain. Right now, the past, the future, and your soul's deepest truths are all rising at the same time. These retrogrades are peeling back the veil, revealing the real reason behind your delays, your doubts, and your emotional waves. You're being recollaborated. Let's open the message you were meant to hear in this moment.
Hey there, my beautiful Aquarius friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, my name is Ria. So let's first call in spirit and open up this space. Now, we are in a storm right now, an energetic storm. And Spirit has some guidance for you as you're navigating through it. So the first thing we're going to do here is pull a shadow oracle card. This is a shadow that Spirit wants you to become aware of. Okay, this might be interfering somewhere in your life. So this is the blamer shadow. Have any of you experienced this blamer shadow? Now, some of you might be resonating with the image of this card. So this shadow blames others for their mistakes. It's unaccountable, me against the world attitude. So the message around this is fight the urge to blame others for your situation by thinking about what you could learn if you accept responsibility. So again, this might be a shadow that you're working with right now and recognizing within yourself, or it is being reflected to you through someone else. Once again, fight the urge to blame others for your situation by thinking about what you could learn if you accept responsibility. All right. And next we're going to pull a spirit animal card. This is your ally as you're moving through these retrogrades. All right, Aquarius. So some of you might already be seeing this animal. It is the Tiger Queen. Look at that, the Tiger Queen. So if you haven't seen a tiger, you're seeing one now on your screen, and I have a feeling that you're going to see one. So never fear is what this tiger is saying to you. You're stronger than your fears. The only way they can win is if you never put up a fight. Don't fight with them. Instead, move through them, straight through them. Don't give them anything at all, right? So once again, never fear. You're stronger than your fears, Aquarius. The only way that you can win is if you never put up a fight. Don't put up a fight. You don't need to in whatever situations you're going to experience here. Okay, so they're wanting you to stay grounded in your own energy and frequency and vibrate out of the energy of love. This is a divine feminine energy. It's fierce as well. So let's pull 3 tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So we have the Eight of Wands. This is an energy that's incoming. It is also bringing awareness of the outgoing energy that you are outputting in your world. Now, there's a lot of blessings and miracles coming in for you. This is something that they want you to get ready for. And things are going to happen really quickly for you. Okay, so the Eight of Wands, we have the Chariot card. This is you buckling up, strapping in, because it's going to be a bumpy ride. But this is something that you're going to be able to move through. And you were built for this, Aquarius. And you're going to come out winning here. I'm seeing a victory. This is something that you can claim. Okay, now the Chariot card is a major arcana card. So this lets me know that there's something big that is happening in your life right now. These retrogrades are shaking things up a little bit in order for you to rise in your world, in your reality. Okay, so this energy tends to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel it intensely, while others you're going to feel it subtly. We also have the Nine of Cups. Here you are coming to a place of fulfillment, of satisfaction, of, having a good chuckle or a moment of peace, a moment of enjoyment with what you have created, how far you have come. This is you stopping to smell the roses. This is you also now moving on to that next step, to that next chapter. Okay, so I'm definitely getting some sort of a completion happening here. Something is closing out and you're about to enter a new energy. And we go through these, we move through things every single day, every single week, every single month. So over the next few months in your life, towards the end of the year, you're going to find that you're working out. Things are working out for you. This is how they're bringing it in. So 9 of Cups. Now I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And I love it, Aquarius, when you share with me how these cards, how this reading resonate for you. So share with me in the comment section below. I've got a lot of intuitive downloads, and I feel I'm slurring, and it's only because I've got like this water energy flowing in. So I feel like my tongue wants to slur as I'm speaking. So I apologize for that. Pay attention to the numbers 8, I'm getting the number 7 here, number 8, 7, and the number 9. 879 in that sequence as well. This is a light activation code for you, or codes. It's connecting you to the messages of these cards. Okay, as you're moving through these retrogrades. So yes, expect delays, expect interferences, expect, miscommunications, travel being disrupted, all kinds of things. It's the energy exchange that is being interfered with. It's going to feel like choppy energy. So this is normal around retrogrades. It's going to feel a little bit more intense, or more of these energies around, because there's 4 retrogrades, but there's also a lot of creativity, a lot of manifesting power within these retrogrades. So it's learning how to work with them, understanding how to navigate through them. So a lot of things are happening for you. There's a lot of incoming energy coming in for you, Aquarius. This is something that Spirit really wants you to become very aware of. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. And this 8 of Wands is miracles and blessings in your life. Miracles and blessings that we sometimes take for granted or don't recognize. So there's a perspective or a lens that is being cleared along your path in order for you to see some of these little blessings and miracles. And even you opening your heart and your mind to some of these things that are still present in your life, right? These could be connections, people in your life. Now, I'm definitely seeing miscommunication and interference in relationships. Remember that we are all going through this energy together. It's not just you, it's all of us. So we don't know what it is that other people are going through. So we want to be very mindful when we're interacting and feeling interruption, any kind of overcharged emotions. Sometimes we can feel these through these retrogrades, going through things that are frustrating, right? Something triggers us and we react to it. Just be mindful of these, because they're going to come in really quickly as well. Okay, a lot of different kinds of energies. And, how are you outputting your energy at this time, Aquarius? How are you going about your day? Are you in thoughts, unaware of how you are interacting with others, the kind of vibration and frequency that you are rippling out into the world? Just being centered and connected with yourself and being aware in your reality of how you're moving through it. It's not to be hyper aware or to overthink things either, because I'm getting that energy coming through for somebody out there. Not to overthink things, rather just flow in a place where you feel peaceful, where you feel at ease, where you feel full, where you feel whole. And when you're in that vibration and frequency, you start to see everything else connect to that. You're like a magnet that is drawing all of these in. So, and again, as we are moving through these retrograde, as these things are happening, we can feel a little bit of bumpy pathways to them. So, it could be you deciding that, oh my gosh, I got a bonus at work. I'm going to book a ticket. I'm going to go to Hawaii. And then as you are within that experience and you're at the airport waiting, it's delayed the flight or it's been canceled. And there's a lot of ruckus, a lot of energy there, and it's chaotic. And, it's about being patient. These kinds of things are going to happen. with these retrogrades. Miscommunication, accidentally sending something you didn't mean to send, right? Someone misspelling a word, or, you know, it's just interference. This is what I feel like. And even distractions. Don't be afraid of this energy. Don't be afraid of this energy here is what Spirit is saying. It's easy to say and don't be afraid of it when you're actually afraid of it. But what they're asking or encouraging you to do here is to step into that power, into... So what I'm getting here is an energy of giving up. There's something that you are calling into your life, and I feel someone who just wants to give up on that. Who is that out there? You can share with me in the comment section below. But it feels like there's been a disruption, or this retrograde has started a while ago. I've picked up on this energy for about 2 months now, right? So maybe there's something happening in your life right now where you're not seeing these opportunities, these energies that are coming into, they're like pathways that are opening up. And sometimes what happens is we don't see them, right? We don't recognize them. So what Spirit is doing is moving the noise out of the way so you can actually see these for what they actually are. Okay, and sometimes that process isn't easy. Sometimes that process is confusing. It could bring us to a place of uncertainty, but that's the whole process. So here, forward progress. I'm seeing someone moving ahead and really seeing results, right? Seeing that things are actually working. And I'm seeing some of you shifting things in your life recently, going through the adjustment period of shifting things in your life. This path might be wobbly. There's nothing really steering this wagon this person is on. There's no horses. There's nothing there other than themselves. And if you were to practice to do this for the first time, you wouldn't be good at it, right? You'd have to learn it and get used to the energy. It's the same way this chariot is coming in for you, is maybe there is something new that you're learning, some new way of doing something, or you're working with an energy and it still feels fresh. Give yourself that time and be patient with yourself. As you're navigating, these retrogrades are not like retrogrades we have experienced before. We're going to see a lot of different kinds of things shifting really fast, rapidly. Things are happening quickly. You're going to feel like you're moving through some sort of a time warp. It's like a portal which warps into another timeline really fast. Something comes in quickly and leaves really quickly. This is what the Chariot card is bringing in. So this could be a person entering your life. This could be many different people coming and going. And it feels like, okay, well, where do I belong in this bigger picture of things? Or, you know, why am I not able to connect with who I'm meant to connect with? So Spirit is bringing you back to yourself to see where you can work on yourself. So they're bringing you back to yourself for a second here to do some inner work and then work your way outward. So what is happening is these retrogrades are pushing you inward, pulling you away from external energies that are not in alignment with you right now. So if you're going through a period where you're like, well, where are my blessings? Where are my miracles? Well, I think that you're being called inward first before you move outward, right? You're being called to center, to recollaborate, to recharge, respawn, if you will, in a video game, right? We're starting from the beginning, starting from the scratch. And here I'm seeing a longer journey, but I'm seeing a very fruitful path. It's a clearer path. So I feel once the dust settles, the path is going to show very clearly. And you're meant to be in that rubble, in that dust right now, in order to see what it is that you're meant to see. That's why things are happening quickly or fast. Or it's interesting because I'm getting a slower energy here as well. And I'm getting the rabbit and the hare. Sorry, the hare and the turtle story. The rabbit and the turtle, right? You're meant to be you're meant to move at the the tortoise's pace, not the rabbit. You don't need to move quickly. You don't want to burn yourself out. And there's a lot of information, a lot of experiences that are going to teach you, and you're going to learn and evolve through them. Right? So challenges and hurdles and obstacles, of course, that happens when we're first learning to drive a car, for example. We're not experts when we first learned to drive. I sure wasn't. I had to get driving lessons to learn how to drive a car. But now I'm so good at it. I have I've got a clean record actually with my license, right? So this is that same kind of an energy. It's like, okay, we got this fresh start. The more that we practice it, the more we're immersed in it, the more we're going to find ourselves successful in it, the more we're going to find a lot of fulfillment in it, which is coming through this Nine of Cups. It's like, oh my gosh, that was so worth it. I'm here now enjoying what I've created. This is emotional fulfillment. This is something that I feel we are all seeking. We're all wanting to connect to. Sometimes it feels like it's really far away from us. Sometimes we have a lot of energies that are taking our energy, or where we're giving it, that we don't have enough for this, right? We don't have enough to pour it into our own cup. And the many cups that we have. So when we are replenished, when we are overflowing with energy and love, then we can share it fully in a way that is satisfying for us and that person, or that project, or that career, or that whatever it is, right? So this is fulfillment, this is attainment, this is harvest, this is you being within the experience you are creating, or that you have created. Sometimes what happens is we build this life and we forget that this is what we created. We should be in it, enjoying it. And we go far beyond it, that we get to a point where we stop enjoying it. So I feel that Spirit is redirecting you here. These retrogrades, this is what they're doing. Redirecting you towards something, towards the things that are important for you. And I'm definitely picking up on interference here, because I feel as I'm speaking, my words, I've been stumbling on them. They don't come out very clearly right away. Noise and static I'm picking up on as well. Now, don't be afraid of the many different little ways that interferences and distractions happen. Instead, just be mindful that it's the energy in the air. You know, you might have a glitch on your cell phone. Maybe you're messaging someone and it didn't go through, or there's some sort of a delay, right? Patience is going to be a superpower, and breathe through these energies. Retrogrades are like a ping pong that goes off. It's set off and it's just bouncing around everywhere. And there's tons and tons of ping balls. What you want to do is grab that ping pong and put it in your pocket. There's many of them, and you're going to have to do a lot of catching here, right? But this is the power and the ability that you have. And it shows here through the Nine of Cups. You are someone that knows how to work with energies. You know how to work with emotions. And I feel you're here to share with others. You're a way shower, Aquarius. You really are. And I feel there's a major abundance that is coming in for you through these retrogrades. And not to allow the little things to overwhelm you or get to you here. Don't let the little things get to you and interfere with what you're trying to enjoy in your life. Okay, these are minor little things, and they're going to pass. This energy, it's only temporary. It's not going to last, right? So flow through it. Make the best of it as much as you can here, Aquarius. And relationships, I feel there's a real opportunity to connect with people around you, and have a fulfilling relationship. Have a fulfilling connection to a soul tribe, to a community, to a neighborhood, to your workspace. I'm getting some of you that really enjoy your work environment. Like, you really like your staff. You love the work that you do, and it's expanding, and perhaps you're moving to the next level there somewhere. This is very, very exciting. It is a place where your heart gets to sing with joy, right? And you're creating these little moments in your life as you're moving through things that might be challenging, right? I love to associate this with dancing, you know, where I'm feeling super good in this energy. I'm dancing, sometimes I'm exercising, and I'm just flowing with that energy. It feels very sunny. It feels very loving. It feels comforting, this Nine of Cups. And I feel you are moving to the next chapter, this next new experience that is being unlocked through these retrogrades. These retrogrades are bringing in a major reset in your life. This Nine of Cups is kind of like a reset energy, where you are shifting into a new vibration and frequency, and there's more abundance here, more ways of you sharing this abundance, this love with others. And yeah, your security and stability is coming through this as well. And There's a lot of signs that you're going to see around you confirming that you're on the right path, that this is actually coming to fruition for you. This is through some of the conversations that you're having with people around you, some of the doors that are opening, you know, the right things that are happening for you, you finding yourself at the right place at the right time, meeting the right people. You know, maybe you were searching for something that was going to help further your career, or, you know, teach you more about what you're trying to learn, and you find yourself with that opportunity to do that, immersed in that experience, right? This is how the Nine of Cups show up for us. So these are the things that Spirit wants you to be aware of as you're navigating through these retrogrades, and not allowing these retrogrades shadow aspects to override your experience. Rather, you know, pulling in the light energy and amplifying it and applying that in our lives, because this is where you take the reins. This is where you direct yourself. This is where you get in the driver's seat, right? This is you taking authority and leadership in your life, and you're making that energy work for you, not it work for you, not you work for it, right? So, and blamer, don't let this get in the way as well. I'm getting someone's child that is blaming them, or blaming someone else. I'm getting fingers being pointed. This could be work environment for you, or someone in your direct environment. There's definitely finger pointing or a difference of opinion here. Something that Spirit wants you to just be aware of. And I'm also getting the leather jacket coming in. I don't know if you have a leather jacket that you've been wearing, or like you have a special one. Maybe it's a leather jacket from an ex even, right? Or you're seeing someone that's wearing a leather jacket. This could be, and I'm getting Elvis coming through. The leather jacket and Elvis. You might be an Elvis fan. I don't know, something to do with Elvis here, you guys. So Elk Oracle. This is a Spirit Warrior deck. This is the energy that Spirit is wanting you to tune into as you are moving through these retrogrades over the rest of this year. And this is what the Spirit Warrior within you is sharing with you today. The guidance it's bringing is Sauvage, she who is wild. Sauvage is coming through, she who is wild. And some of you might be resonating with the image of this card. There's lots of crows here. Crows are coming in as messengers, as signs for you. So untamed, wild, and mysterious. This is your energy. It lives within you. So let's see what it is that Sauvage wants to say to you here. So it is extremely hot again, another day of heat. So Sauvage, she who is wild, casts a spell to change her into her most untamed self. She is caught up in the whirlwind, taking her into the wilderness of her inner soul. Cords connect her to the pendulum, one of her tools for exploring her true nature. Her two crow companions flutter by her side as they watch the mystery unfold. Sauvage turns from light to dark and then back again, because she knows the power in being both and neither. Here in the primitive pattern of her authentic self, her eyes are closed. Her eyes are closed to better hear the voice of the universe calling her back to her indigenous roots. The only person who can stop Sauvage is herself. The message of this card is to examine what makes you feel tame and predictable. Now commit to doing one unexpected act each day. Think of it as a random act of authenticity. Monitor the reactions of those in your inner circle. Some will be your corvid flight mates, while others may need to be gently moved further away. Only those who can support you in your arcane fancies need to be maintained. Your best answer to the current situation is to let them know you are magical and you're a wild thing. Okay, so we have 3 journaling prompts. Feel free to write these down and use them. The first one is, who supports your authenticity? Who supports your authenticity, Aquarius? And what unexpected things can you do today? Where can your imagination take you? Where can your imagination take you? So that is the energy of Sauvage. And I'm trying to say her name the best that I can, and it's coming through in many different ways here for you. So we're going to close and seal this reading with an angel number. Now, again, these angel numbers, light activation codes are coming in, connecting you to this reading. So 5555, clarity, is coming in. So you aren't a victim of circumstance, Aquarius. Rather, you are the beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you are willing to adapt to this shift. Enjoying is everything is working out for the best. At long last, you are accomplishing what you set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end, and they want you to start enjoying the experience that you're in. They keep bringing up the word enjoying. So we have some keywords here that might resonate for you. Great transformation, major changes, opportunity, fast pace forward, and process. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, so those of you that have made it this far in my video today, thank you so much for your love and support. Your presence here means so much to me. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.